Deep inside the mind, there's a hidden button that can help us understand how to come out of stress and the feeling of overwhelm. No, I'm not joking, and this is not a metaphor at all. It is a button which we can access it anytime, anywhere, whenever we want. And this button helps us understand how and when to get out of stress. Most of the time, the lifestyle that we are into right now, most of us are into unwanted stress. We are into unwanted rat race, and this is bringing up the anxiety level of the body. If you can understand these steps, which I'll talk about in this video, and you need to watch till the end of this video to understand how we can help ourselves by getting access to these buttons to come out and understand stress better. Let's get into this and understand what are the two important steps that we already have with us by which we can get out of this stress. But before getting into the techniques, let us first understand the science of this. See, our mind and body is always programmed in such a manner that it tries to always set us down in our comfort zone. The mind always talks to the body by capturing all sensitivity of the environment that we are into. The mind captures these signals, sends it to the brain, and make the brain understand that you need to stay in a comfort zone. But that is not the situation always. We make ourselves uncomfortable, sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally. But when the mind understands that we are not in a comfort zone, it creates a different gear of the body, which is called fight or flight. The moment this gear is activated, the hormone levels called cortisol is being flooded inside the body, which is making the body understand and settle down. And we call this as the first gear of the body. Now, the body and the mind runs on two gears. The first one is the stressful gear, which we have just discussed. And the second one is the rest and digest gear. This is where we tell our mind, all right, we are fine now. There is no threat, there is no stress, there is nothing that will get into any awful situation. This is something where we are comfortable. The moment the mind understands this, it puts off the cortisol level, it pulls down the stress of the body, the mind, and makes the body comfortable. This is the time where we rest. Now, there is the biggest vein in the body, which is called the vagus nerve, which is connecting all the organs of the body with the brain. So the moment the brain is uncomfortable, it starts sending the signals to all the organs. When their hearts start beating fast, the kidney operates in a different manner, the liver operates in a different manner, because the vein is throwing signals to all the organs where the organs are feeling stressful and feeling threatened. And that's the reason the cortisol level, when it is high in the body, it gets into the organs and make the organs settle down. The button that I was talking about is actually the button which will help us understand the steps that we can have right now to settle down and make the mind understand that, okay, everything is fine, everything is comfortable, and you can settle down right now. This is exactly where the rest and digest gear starts getting activated. How do we do this? Let's do this in this video together. All right. So while you are watching this video, take a deep breath through your nose, hold the breath for a few seconds, and exhale through your mouth like this. Remember, the time of inhalation should be much less than the time of exhalation. When you are exhaling, when you are throwing out the air, it should be much higher timing than the time of inhalation. So you need to exhale with more timing. The moment you are actually exhaling your air through the mouth with more time, the vagus nerves understands and brings out all these tensions, all this stress, and all the unwanted thoughts which are already there through this exhalation, and it makes the organs get comfortable. Do this with me and you will have an immediate result. You will be able to feel after 3 times repetition. So inhale, hold, and exhale with a much larger timing. The more you exhale, better will be your feeling inside. Now, this is something that we all need to understand in our day-to-day work, that everything that we are getting into, sometimes we become comfortable with the activities that we do, and sometimes we are not comfortable. The moment we are not comfortable, we get into stress. This is like the anchor and the harbor relationship. The mind and the body. If your mind is anchored with a comfort zone, the body also gets comfortable, right? So make your mind become the anchor. Make the mind understand through the breathing technique that you are comfortable. Inhalation and exhalation is a basic factor by which we can make the mind understand that we are comfortable right now. The second step, while you are doing this activity, inhalation and exhalation, close your eyes and gradually start noticing in your mind about the body parts. You should start from your toes on the feet and gradually come up. Think about all the organs as you come up inside the body, and you need to be appreciating all the organs in the body. You need to be tapping mentally all the organs and telling them that you are fine. Thank you for being there in my body. Thank you for helping me becoming stress-free. When you talk about all these things with your own organs, with your own body parts, when you appreciate your own body parts, automatically the hormonal conditions in the body, the happy hormones starts getting secreted inside the body and you start feeling better. The stress levels automatically dips down, the cortisol level automatically gets into a lower volume inside the body, it's not flooded anymore, and gradually you become more calm. The second step, which is the rest and digest step, is actually the brake pedal of the gas that you have already pressed, where your focus is only on getting excited due to the unwanted stress. You will slow down, you will make yourself feel better, and at the end of the day, you will understand that everything around you is fine. If you can do this every day, this is not a one-day do and throw exercise. This is a repeated exercise that you need to do every day. And once you do this, you will understand that everything around you is becoming better. Everything that you see around will become better. Your perspectives towards things will become, your attitude towards people, towards things, towards your work will become better. Your responses will become better in the days to come. Try this and let me know in the comment box if it has worked for you. And if it has worked, we'll come up with more such videos in the future. Also subscribe and share this channel so that more people can understand, get these tips and make themselves free and more happy in the days to come.